Good afternoon. I would like to thank Energy Press for the invitation. I believe that this conference is very important and shows the role that we have in this sector. We are an organization, a new organization, a new fund, a Greek fund, seated in Athens, with participatory capital. Our partner is the Development and Investment Bank, and we are well known to the Greek and international audiences. This slide shows the investment areas where we are active. We are in 4 major sectors. By 60% of our target, 60% is targeted to renewable energy sources. Of course, the energy efficiency is another priority. As regards the rest, we are in solar and wind projects, and of course, small hydro projects as well. Biomass and biogas are also included in our plans, and geothermal projects as well, though it is rather a difficult case of projects, plus mature storage technologies. Of course, the technology here is not mature. We are expecting this to mature as time goes by. I would say that especially for the large scale projects, this would be very important. Batteries also. The second area where we are active, and the third one, is energy efficiency, because if we are not efficient, we cannot make any transition to green energy. We oversee various projects like street lighting, insulation, and energy saving as a service, especially in for industrial customers. Our third area is natural gas. Of course, today maybe it's not the best moment to speak about natural gas due to the skyrocketing prices, but one would see that there is still interest to convert motors to CNG and LNG, also for vehicles and for installations state, and in shipping, and of course cogeneration and regeneration of company. 10% of our work is focusing on another sector, which are the new technologies in energy transition. Here we start from the less mature solutions, as you saw in the cover of our presentation, CSP. Of course, we want to proceed to digitized networks. So digitization is a major activity of ours. Smart management, data management, grid management are the services that we provide. Smart energy trading platforms that exist already in other countries. The list is long. I just want to focus here on storage. The previous yesterday and in this morning, many spoke about storage, and of course we know that with this cannot be commercialized yet, but we do think that it is effective to already start investing in this area. Which are the partners that we are focusing at? We would like to fill a financing gap in the market with small and medium investors. Of course, we would welcome larger investors, but we are here especially for the smaller ones who will be willing to sell their projects and receive their benefits in due term. So we speak here about developers of all kinds of RES projects. I just mentioned them. We can also play with the energy communities. as well as companies. As we heard yesterday, in many other countries, companies in small or larger scale try to develop their own solutions. We also could partner with technical companies that undertake projects for energy efficiency or RES. Also, ESCO companies, in other words, energy-saving companies that provide efficiency as a service to industries or as steps within the process of other organizations. Lastly, listed and unlisted SMEs, major retailers of electricity that try to see how they can find efficient solutions. So how do we work? We are the market and we finance turnkey projects. The company has already carried out the research part, and then we need the money for development. This is the point where we need to attract funding according to the interest that can emerge based on the characteristics of the project. So licensing and work is on one hand, and on the other hand, the investor that can finance the endeavor so that a partnership can be built. We are using flexible financing tools in order to share risks and benefits so that the final project will remain with the organizations that need it. We do not have banking financing. Actually, it is equity that we are especially focusing on here, or quasi-equity tools, and we would like to develop long-term relationships with our partners and associates. We offer the service that they can grow in multiple ways, no matter which is their initial size. But of course, we do not address the very large players, big players in the industry who would not need to expand any further with our aid. So I believe that we do have a proposal which is not win-win, it's a triple win, because the project owner can keep the project and operate it or sell it. The investors win also, and of course the country, because all the aforementioned help the energy transition plan in a sustainable manner. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Kιακίδης, you said this already in a very elegant manner. You come here and you intervene into the process at this part where the candidate, be it a private person or an enterprise, small or big, no matter what, wishes to find equity, having ensured maybe banking financing for the external funding, and needs equity. And you come here at this point and you say, you have a mature project and it is ready to proceed, so I help you to find the equity so that you won't be in a position, in a need to sell part of your license or your license. Is this correct? Exactly. That's what we can say to the bank, or we can support them so that they can go out themselves to find financing. Or we can go to the bank together and we can guarantee that we do have the licenses and the equity so we can have the banking financing as well.